From NPR News, this is News in Notes. I'm Ed Gordon. Senator Hillary Clinton and a handful of congressional Democrats urged the Bush administration yesterday to increase funding to the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program. The Energy Department recently announced that home heating bills would increase by as much as 50% this winter. That will suck hundreds of dollars from Americans' already strained budgets. And without increased federal support, some poor households may have to face the cold and the cost of keeping warm alone.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Yeah, you see that handsome brother in the back right there? Yeah, that's me. By the way, my name's Senor. Holla at me. But anyway, this story isn't about me. It's about my man Buck.
You see, Buck works here at the E3 Center out on the west side of Philadelphia. It's paid about $7 an hour, 25 hours a week. Brings in about $12,940 a year.
That's a job!
That's Tina. Tina and Buck are engaged. See, she's also working on a degree. But in the meantime, she tutors math and reading here at the E3 Center. And together, her and Buck bring in a little under $25K a year. With 3 kids, 1 more on the way, they qualify for home heating assistance.
So this is like a day in the life of Buck, chilling, doing dishes, the home life. Taking care of what needs to be taken care of, cleaning up, and everything is all good. On the home front, it is. The first gas bill was what, 180 something? The first gas bill.
Yeah.
It's like 180, and then the next month it jumped way up to $353. That was one gas bill, $353.
Well, the problem this year is that home heating oil, the cost of oil has almost doubled. It's close to $70 a barrel for much of the winter season, which is about twice what it cost last year this time. So you could have, been quite able to manage your home heating bill last year, but by no fault of your own, it's now going to cost you a lot more.
LIHEAP is the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program. It's predominantly a federally funded program and serves close to 6 million households a year. With energy assistance, it's a discretionary grant program, which means that they appropriate a fixed amount of money. When that's gone, it's over.
We were unsuccessful in getting additional funds for LIHEAP because the Bush administration didn't think it was needed. If you have young children in a cold home, even for able-bodied people who may be, very, very healthy, staying in a very cold home for multiple days is not going to be the best thing that could happen for them.
Rob, a small memorial continues to build here outside of the home. This story is an all too familiar one here in the city. A young mother trying to do whatever she can to keep her 4 kids warm.
We asked the oil companies, why don't you donate money? And they said, well, it's not our problem. That's why we have taxes. If you really think this is important, then raise our taxes. And then everybody got sort of silent and nothing happened.
The energy bill that President Bush signed into law in August 2005 was the largest and most expensive energy bill passed in American history. Some of the large subsidies that the oil companies received.
This is another brother who's angry at the government. He works for a non-profit watchdog group called Public Citizen.
They received about $1 billion in new tax breaks for their natural gas pipelines that they own. They received another $400 million in tax breaks for their oil refineries. They received another $1 billion in tax breaks to explore for more oil, mostly in the Gulf of Mexico. There's a new spending program that costs $1.5 billion that gives direct cash payments to oil companies to encourage them to drill in the Gulf of Mexico. There's another $1 billion in royalty relief. Right now, oil companies are usually required to pay taxpayers for the privilege of drilling on federal land in order to get more gas and oil. This new energy bill that Bush signed removes that provision so that they're no longer required in certain circumstances to pay for the privilege of drilling on public land.
And here we have a serious problem. America is addicted to oil.
All the oil companies got a request in writing from a number of senators and Congress people saying, will you put together a discount program this winter? These prices are going to be too high for a lot of families to meet. And the only one company really responded in a national sort of way, and that was Citgo. Over 5 million gallons of home heating oil at basically what was last year's price. That is with a deep discount, a 40% discount for families who were LIHEAP eligible in the Philadelphia area, who used home heating oil. So there were about 25,000 families who could benefit, who could, once they ran through all of the oil that they had, they would be eligible for 200 gallons of home heating oil, which would get them through to the end of the winter.
We just on our way up to NY to do what we need to do. Yeah, I mean, why LIHEAP needed help in the first place is because the government didn't increase their funds when they asked for it. So Citgo had to come in, and now I want to get it down the way we need to get it down, so the world can know what's really happening out here with all of this right here. They're trying to shut down a program that the people need, and right now, yeah, I mean, they can't afford to do that.
Watch the head. Look, man, we in the middle with a BX for a simple reason, brother. We about to go into the Citgo joint, right? I'm gonna school you to some game real quick. We about to meet some people. We about to learn some things. I'm saying, talk to a couple people. I got pull in this joint. All right, you good with that? I'm good with that. Let's go. All right, we in there like swimwear. All right, we out.
We are here today to celebrate the successful of our Citgo discounted heating oil program, and to hear from the beneficiaries themselves.
I want to thank Citgo for paying 10% of my rent.
We greatly appreciate this wonderful gift. It has made a drastic difference this winter for our 5 shelters.
Benefits of this program have been immense. It has saved over $700 just in my heating bills alone.
I just wanted to say thank you. The residents of Philadelphia would like to thank you and thank each and every person in Citgo and Venezuela who helped put this discount oil program together. Thank you for extending a helping hand at a warm heart.
I've learned so very much about Citgo in the last month, and I am so humbled by the generosity and graciousness of this program. And I am so afraid to get on a plane. I am so afraid to fly, but I will fly to say thank you to your people and your president. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for coming today. It's a great day. Remember, what is the philosophy? Bob, Citgo, Venezuela, and you need to involve in one program, not two programs, not the CICO program, not the Venezuelan program, not the community program. It's one program, heating oil for the help to the poor people when they were coming to the winter coming in the United States. Thank you for coming.
Well, they'll just be cold. They can put on another sweater. If a household does not have heat, the Department of Social Services considers it an unfit household. People are at risk for having their children removed from that house and put into a foster home because they don't have heat.
So is Citgo losing any money by supplying the oil through this program?
But it's no money back. Right. It is a part of the earning. Right. It's no money back. It's that the Citgo, you know, need to invest for social responsibility. You know, it's because what happened with the company was that the vision is only on making money. Is it a short vision?
Why do you believe that Citgo was the only company to respond to the government's request for help?
I don't know exactly why. I think that the other companies, they need to integrate in this program. Will come, other company. We're working together for the help the poor people for something, you know? That the Citgo is no problem. I think invite and the other company to, you know, to the help to the community, the United States community for something. This is a program. You know, this is a program for that the people need. This is the fair question, the focus for that.
Well, thank you for your time today, Mr. Phillips.
Thank you.
So that's it. Even though Citgo couldn't help Buck, you know, because he got gas heat and all, he did learn that there is someone out there helping people survive the winter.
You know what I always say. God bless America.
Here we go. Woo!
What's up, Mr. Bush? I got a story to tell about a grip of Americans living in hell. You really can't tell from the White House windows. Your people are falling every time the wind blows. We can't live off a minimum wage. How we gonna pay your bills when they're paying us change? They used to be